So I thought tonight we would do kind of more of a one-on-one, just you and I chilling on the couch talking about life. And I want to just express my gratitude to whoever, I'm putting it out in the universe. I am so grateful that I am able to be in my very first home. Things I wanted to talk about to you guys is financial burdens. One, how do you get a house? A lot of people, you know, it was an entire process and journey. I've learned so much about how credit and debt ratio and your income and credit you have taken out, how all of it can really apply to you being able to qualify for actually buying a home. I was really stressed when I got into the process because I had been saving up a certain, you know, an amount to put towards a home, which I thought was a lot of money because I've just never been able to set aside that much money. And because I was able to pay off my debt before that, I was able to start saving. But in these days, a lot of money doesn't really go a long ways, or what I thought was a lot of money doesn't go a really long ways. There's so many things to wrap your brain around. They say location is everything, but is it the size of the lot that it's on? But does it have updated appliances? It just can get so confusing and overwhelming. So if you guys are just starting that process of looking for a home, I would recommend to minimize your stress by talking to a State Farm agent. They can help you know where to start, what's in your budget. They are kind of like your mentors through the whole entire process. So my first recommendation for you guys would to be to look at your debt situation. You don't want to have a lot of debt going into buying a house just because you don't want to have a car payment and a credit card payment and a student loan payment and all these other payments, as well as a mortgage, as well as mortgage insurance. You can also have property insurance, and then not to mention the utilities, the bills. All those things will play a big part into it, and it really will make you feel financially confident when you're able to pay off your smaller debts. There was a time in my life where I was working 3 jobs as a single mom, and I just had Cooper 100% all by myself. And I remember there were times where I had maybe $300 for the entire month to feed Cooper and I, to have gas, a cell phone, a car, and it was really, really hard. You have to start to learn where you should put your money, where it's most important. I would babysit my brother's kids for money. I would clean their house. You know, I picked up side jobs just along the way to really make a difference in my budget and to be able to put money away. So having good family, looking for side jobs, doing everything you can to really make a plan. I would say list all of your debts on one side and then your incomes on one side, and see what you can pay off the quickest. Second off, I would say start saving money now, and little saving goes a long way. Even if you can save $1 every day for a month, for the year, it will really, really start to stretch. I would talk to your insurance agent right away and just tell them, this is how much money I make per year, this is how much debt I have, what is in my budget. Because from those 2 statements alone, they can kind of calculate that and put it into a mortgage calculator and give you a very good idea of, you can afford this amount of a home. Here's your high end, here's your low end. And then when you go to look for houses, you can know that you could qualify for these types of homes without getting your hopes up or without undercutting yourself too far. My last little piece of advice, and of course you guys know I'm just loving talking about fitness and physical exercise, but one thing that, you know, making a big life-changing decision with such a financial commitment and other, you know, goals and strategies that you're really trying to accomplish, paying off debt, maybe you're living with family, sometimes that can be stressful as much as it is a blessing. They can really play into the personal relationship that we have with ourselves, and managing stress is a very huge thing that a lot of people kind of overlook. So make sure you take care of yourself and manage your stress levels. Make small goals that will build you up to the larger goal. Remember that it takes time. Patience is a virtue. I never in a million years thought that I would be sitting in my very own home on my very own couch talking to, you know, just so many of you that I've got to hug and meet and interact with. I'm gonna manage my stress and do a little bit of yoga before I go to bed, but I wanna encourage you guys that remember, the sky is the limit for you. I love you so much. Thanks for stopping by.